Hello, I'm calling from the Trib. I'd like to confirm a quote.
Getting around for 2 hours. I'm coming up in
Approximately how much money was involved? Was it over $1,000? Was it over $10,000?
Hi, Maggie. Put me through to the desk, okay? To Donovan. And I'm in kind of a hurry here. Thanks. It just doesn't add up, Art. I checked 34 dumpsters and 78 cans at homes and apartment houses. Most of them are less than half full of garbage. There's one weird garbage strike, and these are very clean people.
That's because the garbage strike was settled. If you checked in, you would have known that.
I wanted to get an early start. Damn. Okay, well, at least I can bag some interviews with the drivers.
What for?
Ask them what it's like not to be on strike.
Come in, Lance.
Okay, wait. Can I put air freshener on my expense voucher?
Only 1 can a month.
Lance, how you doing?
Lou, hi. I thought I had something on my first real labor story. I just saw it all slip through my fingers. You know the feeling.
Yeah, I do. Tough break.
Listen, I'm all the way out here in Ritter Canyon. Is there anything you want me to do?
Not unless you want to bring me in an armful of wildflowers. Now, just get back here.
Right.
Yeah, here it comes. I'm getting a cup of Joe. You want some?
Oh, thanks.
Anybody want any coffee while I'm getting myself some? I get a kick out of that kid.
Boy?
Lance.
Oh, yeah, he's a good writer. The way to put words together makes up for his youth.
I like his youth. Well, hi.
Hi.
How'd it go?
Congratulate me.
You got the job? Charles Hume, Art Donovan, Jessica Lindner. She got the job.
What job?
Jessica Designs offices.
I just saw Mrs. Pinchon. We struck a deal. I'm going to redesign this dump.
Is that great?
I'd like to put in my request for more closet space.
No offense, but a lot of times designers can make a place look institutional, you know? All chrome and glass, kind of cold.
That's exactly the thing I want to avoid. I was thinking maybe we could warm it up with some gingham curtains on those windows.
Curtains. This is still a newspaper.
Put slip covers over all those old machines.
Overstuffed chairs.
No, let's get rid of the chairs. Do something more like pillows on the floor.
Hard to reach the desks.
Get rid of the desks, make room for the fireplace. What do you think?
I've been begging them to do it for years.
I have to get going. Thank you, Lou. I'll call you later. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Is that Jessica? The Jessica?
Yeah.
Nice looking lady. Well, are we on for tonight? Lakers and the Celtics.
All right.
Lou, I have 1 ticket left. Want to go?
Can I get back to you on that? I may be busy.
I would be too.
What's going on here, officer?
It looks like the cyclist was hit and knocked off the road.
Bicycle or motorcycle?
Bicycle.
How would you estimate his condition?
I'd estimate he bought the farm.
Just one victim?
Yeah.
Name?
Not yet. No ID on him.
Thank you. I think I better take a look.
He's banged up pretty bad.
Right.
OCD from engine 74 at 11443 Calder Canyon. We have a traffic accident with 2 injuries and need 2 rescue ambulances. 1 LCAN at 415 at 1156 Orange Vista. One Charlie 4. See the woman at 914 Clinton Terrace. No people parking.
I found this on the hill.
Thanks.
City desk. Lance, watch your back.
Got a pretty good hit and run here. Guy on a bike was knocked over the side of Ritter Canyon Road. You want to just switch me over to rewrite?
Doesn't sound like much.
I was looking at it from a cycle safety angle. The victim wasn't wearing headgear, for one thing.
I don't think so.
Well, the lead could be if this road had had a bicycle lane, would Harlan Voigt be alive today?
Who?
Harlan Voigt.
Environmental activist?
I don't know, is he?
Check it out. Voigt is an engineer at Highgate Labs.
Yeah, this guy had ID from Highgate Labs in his wallet.
Okay. That sounds newsworthy. Run it out a little further.
Right.
Hi, Lou.
I was calling about tonight.
Tonight isn't gonna work. I'm tied up.
No problem. We're both busy people.
We're still on for Sunday.
You bet.
We're gonna fly kites again.
Oh, that was just a silly...
No, it wasn't. I loved it. I really had fun.
We'll see.
Well, whatever you want to do. Bye, dear.
Bye.
Rescue 106 from engine 57.
Did you get a positive ID on the victim?
Harlan Allen Voigt.
Age?
52.
Have you notified his next of kin?
Yes.
Thank you.
You know, he looked good in the softball game against advertising. He got on base every time.
He stuck out his gut and got hit by the pitch 3 times.
I knew there was some reason to keep Rosenthal around.
You know who that is? Dale Rothwell, that developer who keeps trying to buy the ranch.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, we better get moving. We don't have a lot of time.
Whenever we had a neighborhood problem, Harlan Voigt was always in there trying to help. He liked to use his scientific knowledge to help people. He was a good man.
How long did you know him?
Ever since he moved in next door there. About 5 years. Poor Elsa.
What's Elsa? Thank you, sir. Excuse me, Elsa?
Yes?
Lance Reinecke of the Tribune. I'm sorry to get you at a time like this.
This is okay. I'm a little rushed, though.
I mean, under the circumstances, I know what you must be going through.
Going through what? Why?
You mean, you don't know?
Now what?
I shouldn't be the one to tell you this.
Tell me what?
Mr. Voigt was in an accident.
Is he hurt? How bad is it?
Well, he's not... He didn't live.
Lou Grant will continue in a moment here on A&E.
Bossy,
Yellow?
in your story on the big development near the marina,
Pacific Center.
yeah, is Dale Rothwell involved in it?
What was his idea? He put it together. He made it happen.
Is that the same guy who's trying to buy the Rams now?
Right. The guy who just bought KCP Watt, the FM station.
What's his background?
He's an architect. Established reputation designing office buildings. Then he got more involved putting projects together. Very dynamic guy. Lots of influence downtown. His wife's on a lot of committees, active in charities.
His wife? He's married.
The former Nora Bronson.
Bronson Foods.
Right. He's a very charismatic guy. Why, you thinking of doing a profile on him?
No, I just need some background.
It didn't bother me to see a dead guy. I mean, not as much as I thought it would.
I'm always aware of me, watching me, being very professional and detached. You just don't let it in.
You can't.
Car accidents can be pretty heavy, too. I've seen a few dillies.
Then I had to go tell this woman that he had been living with. See, the cops had informed the victim's daughter in New York who tried to reach this woman, but she was out of town. So she heard it from me first.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, she took it hard.
Oh, that's one of my fears. I've been in those situations, and I always have this dreadful feeling that somebody has slipped up, and I'm going to be the first one with the bad news.
Awful. But, you know, we have to go after the story fast, so it's bound to happen sooner or later.
Yeah, I guess it just happened to me sooner.
Wiped you out, huh?
Oh, no. No, I'm okay. It's part of the job.
Hi. You busy?
Nah, for you. How are you?
Oh, I guess I'm okay. I just wanted to ask you something.
Sure. What?
I saw you last night in a restaurant.
If you were at the Burnham Woods Inn, you did. I didn't see you.
Well, I didn't want to intrude. I had to make a ball game. You were with Dale Rothwell, right?
Right.
I guess you know each other through business.
Right. I've done a lot of work for him. Look, Lou. I have to be honest. Dale and I were involved. We are involved.
Involved now?
Yes.
Involved meaning?
Everything that means.
For how long?
Does it matter?
I guess not.
7 years.
7? He's married.
Yes.
When we started going out, you were involved with him?
Yes.
You didn't tell me. See, I thought we were involved.
So did I. I never said I went out with only one person. You never suggested we be on that basis. I feel like dying right now, Lou, because this is hurting you. My life is kind of complicated. I'm sorry.
You could have let me know.
Now you know.
Yeah. Well, goodbye.
Bye.
That's where we're supposed to sprinkle Harlan's ashes. He said he wanted to return his potassium to the place from which he'd borrowed it. He used to fish those streams.
In this beautiful country.
Someone told me to take these pictures down for now, but I couldn't do that. Actually, I like having them around me.
Sure, I think you're right.
I loved Harlan's sense of humor. We used to laugh our way through the workday.
The workday?
I was Harlan's secretary for 14 years. Janet was alive then, his wife.
Were you married at the time?
No, but don't get the wrong idea. Harlan was a very proper guy. Our relationship was professional.
But that changed.
After Janet died, we became closer. And the last couple of years with Harlan were incredible. We were going to get married next summer.
Talking about this is hard.
Talking is hard, not talking is hard. I want you to know about Harlan if you're going to write about him. He was more wonderful than anybody knew. Killed like that by an act of carelessness.
Have you heard from the police at all? Have they found the driver?
No, I haven't heard anything.
I see you have a computer.
Oh, yes. Harlan had to have one the minute they came out. This is his third, in fact. He had everything on it. I'll show you how...
Oh, here, it's like this. I've always been a computer nut, too. I was in the computer club in high school.
Ah, that's his checkbooks. A list of charities. That one I hadn't seen. Oh, my clothing sizes. Oh, I wish. They're not quite up to date.
It's thoughtful.
I'm surprised Harlan wasn't too embarrassed to type those out. Oh, this weighs a ton. I guess I filled it too full.
Where do you want it?
Oh, thanks. In the closet's fine. Guess I'll give those records to Harlan's daughter. Okay. Thanks.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Damn.
Are you all right?
Yeah, that's okay, yeah.
It's a funny place to store a computer disk. But I'm sure Harlan had a reason.
He's wearing a helmet in all these cycling pictures.
Oh, yes, of course. He was always very concerned about bicycle safety.
I don't remember seeing one at the accident.
I haven't seen it. He must have had it with him. I'm sure he wouldn't go riding without it. The police probably have it.
Yeah.
Well, if you could just stick this in the closet for me, the floor will be fine. I'll make us some sandwiches.
Oh, no.
No, please. I'll have to keep busy.
Hardware. Newton. Shower. Kepler. Lingerie. No three-way.
We could clean out the storeroom across from sports, put some VDTs in there so people can use them when their desk areas are being worked on.
Sounds okay.
You can tell Jessica we worked that out when you see her.
You can tell her.
Not mixing business with pleasure these days?
I'm not seeing her anymore.
What happened?
It's pretty obvious, isn't it?
You know, I have never seen you as crazy about someone as you are about this woman.
It's over, and I told you why.
Did you ask her about it?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
She said her life was complicated.
Maybe it is. Aren't you going to do anything about it?
I'm out of the picture.
Why?
Because she's been this guy's mistress for 7 years.
So you have a rival. I mean, does that mean you stop caring?
I'll stop caring.
Or doing anything about it?
What can I do?
You could fight for her.
What? No, forget it. She's made a choice.
No. I don't think she has chosen. Right now, you're making the choice for her by bowing out.
What do I need that for? A woman who has some neurotic need to be dumped on by a married man for 7 years?
You sure have a lot of reasons to give up. Maybe they're good reasons. Or are you just afraid that if you go after her, you won't win?
Lou Grant will continue in a moment here on A&E.
The duck and the corpse. No, I haven't heard it. Yeah? No, what did the duck do? That's cute, Chuck. I'll catch you later, buddy. Coroner humor.
What did he say?
Boy died of head injuries.
Weird.
Why?
He was always real careful about wearing a helmet. Thanks, Joe. Hello, is this Darwin Hardware?
Who?
I'm sorry, I have the wrong number.
Hello?
Oh, sorry. Okay, see, I got this number through Harlan Voight.
Oh, you a friend of Harlan's? Why didn't you say so? That was you that just called, wasn't it?
Well, yeah.
What did you have in mind?
I thought we might meet.
Okay.
Good.
I'm going to want to see you before you see me, if you know what I mean.
Sure.
So let's do Sir Walters on Jefferson.
Sir Walters?
Jefferson and Briarcliff.
Okay. Should we make that lunch around 12:30?
Okay, 12:30. What's your name?
Lou.
Okay, Lou.
I'll be wearing...
Don't worry. I'll know you.
Hey, baby.
Lou, I'm Delia.
Hi. You want a drink? You want to see a menu?
So you're a friend of Harlan's?
Yeah.
You're younger than most of them.
A person can have a lot of different friends.
Look, honey, just to be on the safe side, you better mention money first. And tell me what you want.
I want to talk.
Dirty talk?
No, just talk. I want to get to know you a little.
Oh. You're the first one to call since
the accident?
The accident. Yeah.
How did you know Harlan?
Same as Nina. We both got onto Harlan through Carly.
Newton, Shower, Kepler, Lingerie, Nina, and Carly. So Harlan set you and Nina and Carly up with his friends. Tell me a little bit about Carly.
You want to know about Carly? Talk to Carly.
Actually, I called the number I got from Harlan, but her phone was out of service. How do I reach Carly?
You don't by phone. Not after what happened to Harlan. She took it pretty hard, you know.
So she stopped working?
No, how can she stop working?
Well, if she doesn't have a phone, she must have stopped working.
She's not working phone, she's working Angel Lane.
What's that? Is that a massage parlor?
No, it's an area. We better get started, Lou.
Actually, I'm kind of on a schedule.
Ain't we all?
So I better settle up. I'm also kind of on a budget.
Maybe next time you want to do more than just talk.
That'd be nice.
City desk.
Ah, I'm glad it's you, Lou.
I'm working late. What's up?
The Harlan Voight case. I'm onto something. I might be able to break this thing wide open.
Case? You're not working on a case, Lance. I'm not even sure you're working on a story.
A source definitely implies that Voight's accident may not have been an accident. And there's that helmet thing. He wasn't wearing a helmet, but see, he always did.
Doesn't sound like much.
Let me play this out one more step, okay, Lou? I have an interesting lead to run down.
Okay.
Check with you later.
I'm sorry. I came late, so I miss you. I'll leave and come back.
When?
Later, when you're off.
I'm working late.
Then in the morning.
I'm in at 7 tomorrow.
Then I'll come on the weekend.
Look, this doesn't have to get silly. You do what you do, and I do what I do. We'll be seeing each other in here sometimes.
I guess that's true.
We have to do what we do.
Right.
You want a date?
Is, Carly around?
She's up ahead in a blue dress.
Thank you.
Hey, man, you... Come on, move on.
Hi.
In here.
Don't take off your clothes.
What is this? Oh, no. Are you a cop? Oh, damn.
No, I'm not a cop.
Jeez, I can't get busted again.
No, I'm not a cop. I'm not a cop. See, no badge.
What does that prove?
See? I got a ticket. Would a cop have a parking ticket?
Why not?
Look, I'm not a cop. I know Harlan Voight. Well, I don't know him. I didn't know him.
I gotta go.
Wait. Why does that make you uptight?
Why do you think?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out.
You must think I'm crazy.
Good night.
Come on. Sit. Okay, my man. Who are you?
Just a guy.
Just a guy. Just a nosy reporter kind of a guy. What story are you on?
I'm not. I'm just down here like anybody else. I think you have the wrong idea. See, I'm in sports.
I think you have the wrong idea. Down here, this ain't a sport.
I see that.
Uh-huh. does it add up to?
A valuable life was snuffed out by a hit-and-run accident, which is looking less and less like an accident, maybe not even a hit-and-run.
Big maybe.
So we got this very straight, very establishment guy who's involved with hookers.
So a straight guy goes to hookers.
Not a hot flash, okay. But then I ask the hookers about it, they get nervous.
You ask hookers questions, and they act nervous.
Not surprising. Okay, but then this dude, this paper something, tries to warn me off.
You make hookers nervous, and the pimp warns you off.
Okay, I'm not saying stop the presses or anything. I just feel like I'm onto something.
So do I. A crime may have been committed here, and it may be more than a simple hit and run. And you want to solve it.
I do, Lou. I lie awake at night. I see the look on that woman's face when I told her about the accident. I think about Boyd's killer out there running free.
You want to see him behind bars, don't you?
Yes.
Want to nab him?
Yes.
But you can't, Lance, because that's not your job. You're a reporter, not a cop. That's why I want you to take everything you have and turn it over to the police, and then stay out of it. Say yes.
Yes.
Oh, you did.
When you guys talk to the cops, are they kind of non-committal?
Sometimes.
I mean, if you give them good information, do they act not real interested? Sort of. I gave them all the stuff I dug up about Harlan Voight having a list of prostitutes on his home computer. They said we wouldn't be surprised.
That's what I'd expect.
They said they'd look into it. You think they'll look into it?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Dale Rothwell's at home. Why this Sunday? Why my own paper?
Well, they're always someplace. There'll be more coverage when they host that One for All charity party this weekend.
Look at this house. You think there's good taste?
Terrific taste. Probably the wife's taste.
Probably.
Don't make yourself miserable, Lou. You don't have to read about your rival in the newspaper just because he's there.
He's not my rival. I was just thinking how awful Jessica must feel. Must have felt all these years every time she sees something like this.
Right.
Sorry, man.
Reineke.
It's Carly. Still want to talk?
Yes, I do.
Remember the house I used?
What time?
Be there in a half hour. Don't let anybody see you come.
Okay, would you rather meet... Hi. Sorry I'm late. Oh, no.
Get inside.
Lou Grant will continue in a moment here on A&E.
Tenny did this.
Who's Tenny? That's a new name.
He's my former manager. The one who got me started. He said he talked to you.
Oh, then I do know who he is.
He likes to get physical. I didn't miss that 1 minute when Harlan was helping me, I'll tell you.
Now, Harlan started helping you
Because I asked him to. Because Tenny wasn't treating me right.
Tenny was hitting you, so you started with Harlan.
No, I didn't say that. I said Tenny wasn't treating me right.
That's what I said.
No, he wasn't taking care of me. He wasn't getting the work.
Because he was punishing you.
Because he was too dumb. Tenny likes to strut, and Tenny likes to hit, but Tenny doesn't know how to get the work done.
And Harlan did.
Right. He started helping me. He had friends, and business was good. He had it all figured out with schedules and everything. So I was working when I should be and not wasting the time, see? I actually pulled in more bread in less hours.
Computers.
So other girls start seeing how good I'm doing. They want in. So I turned Nina and Angela on to Harlan. He starts helping them.
And Tenny found out about it.
Right. So Tenny and his friend decide to scare Harlan off.
And he went on his bicycle at the same time every day. He was all alone, and that's when they got him.
I don't think they meant to kill him, just get physical. But they did kill him. So they had to make it look like an accident.
That's why I wasn't wearing his helmet.
I shouldn't have told you.
No, it's good you did. You liked Harlan?
And he really liked me, too. He could be very loving for such a brainy type guy.
And you'll be glad to see the truth come out.
I'll be glad to see Tenny in pain.
You better not stay here. Is your home closed?
Tenny's at home.
Well, is there a place you can go? Friends?
No.
Well, then you can check into a motel.
Tenny took all my money.
Well, I'll give you the money.
I can work. No, then Tenny find me.
Don't work.
He'll still find me.
And you'll be okay. Come on.
Okay, I gotta get my stuff.
Yeah. Roses. I guess that'd be right.
Always nice.
Sure. A dozen. The name is Jessica Lindner. L-I-N. Look, I have to check on something. I'll get back to you. All right? Thanks.
Matter.
I started trying to think what I would say on the card. I don't know. Flowers don't seem special enough. Bothwell could always send her flowers.
Got a whole greenhouse full of them.
Your pal, Art.
Trying to be.
Boyd was murdered by pimps who didn't like them moving into his territory.
Cops knew that, right?
No, I got that myself. Cops don't seem to be interested.
You went back out on this story?
I had to. Something came up. And I'll tell you, I never see the cops.
That could mean they're doing their job.
And I did try to tell them.
Try again. Give them everything you have, then you're through.
Through?
Through playing detective. I've heard a lot of crime talk. I haven't seen anything written. That's what our job is, Lance. Give this to the cops. Hope they catch the guys there and write the story.
Right.
Girls don't like those singing telegrams with a person dressed up like a chicken or something, do they?
Not real romantic.
Well, I need romantic. I need irresistible.
Break time?
I filled the cops in on this case. I don't think they realized what I told them. They just don't respond. They just sort of grunt.
Mm-hmm.
Lou's down on me.
Yeah? Why?
I'll tell you why. Because things aren't going so great in his personal life, so he's taking it out on me.
Hold it right there, Lance. I don't want to hear you griping about Lou. He's a good editor. He's the best I've ever worked with. And he can handle 100 things at once and still make the right call.
He's holding me back on a story.
Then he's got good reason. Hey, did you get that phone call?
What phone call?
Well, they're looking all over for you. They even called the darkroom.
No, I didn't. Which line? Anybody know where my call is?
They hung up, but they left a message.
Thanks.
Hello?
Carlin, what's up?
I'm scared.
What happened?
Angela called and said Tenny was looking for me.
Of course he is. You weren't supposed to give the motel phone number out.
I didn't, except to Angela. I'm going nuts here all alone. I gotta get out of here.
You can't leave and start wandering around.
I'm really freaking.
Okay, stay there. I'll come see you.
Tenny and Scooter are inside. I went to the machine to get a soda, and when I came back, I saw them bust the lock and go in.
Okay, get in the car.
Murray. Ditch this. Let's get the car.
Lou Grant will continue in a moment here on A&E.
Not so fast, Garbage.
Fred! Drop the knife or I'm gonna blow your head off your shoulder.
It's a cold, gray day. I'll build a fire. We'll read the paper, have a couple of beers, and teach Stephen to lie by the hearth.
Stephen.
Mm-hmm. I'll need a ton of newspaper.
For Stephen?
Come on, Stephen. No, for the fire. Scrunch it up. You were just in the mood for a break, right?
I guess.
You shouldn't work on a weekend anyway. So, would Rothwell bring you firewood and a dog?
Lou, this is real nice.
Nice. A fire and a dog are damn near irresistible. At least I hope so.
Lou, could we maybe do this some other time?
I don't think you're getting into the spirit.
I don't think I can.
I see.
This has been one of the worst weeks of my life. You really dumped me hard.
And you didn't make me feel terrific either.
I handled it badly. I'm sorry.
I handled it badly, too. So what are we going to do?
I don't know. Here you are coming over and you're being irresistible and all, but you don't want to share me.
No, I don't. I want you to just have me. I came over here today because I knew the Rothwells were having their big affair and that you'd be alone.
That's playing dirty, isn't it?
Yeah. I figured that I had to fight with everything I've got, and that includes reminding you of how lousy your life with a married man must be. I wanted you to realize that all of me is better than half of him.
Well, you're wrong. All of you is better than all of him. I started seeing it because I knew that. You're terrific. All this is terrific. I'm glad you came.
Women always fall for fire and dogs.
Yeah. But, Lou, there's just one thing, though. This Stephen here is really cute, but with my schedule and all, I don't know if I can have a dog or not.
This isn't your dog. I'm not giving him to you as a gift. This is my dog. But I can arrange it for you to see him.
Oh, I like that.
Go.
The piece is finished. It's a slug accident.
You're early.
Yeah. You mind if I take off? I'm kind of a wreck.
I'll read it right now, and then you can go.
Lance. You got yourself where you shouldn't have been. I think you learned your lesson. I'm not going to rub it in.
Thanks.
Now, come on, Lance. You had a little scare.
And don't get me wrong, Lou.
It's okay to be scared. Could have happened to anybody.
No, it isn't that.
What is it?
It's people. It's damn people. I mean, Harlan Voigt seemed like such a good guy. And he's a pimp. I try to help out one of the girls, and she's got to go mess that up. And I had the cops figured wrong, and I had you figured wrong. And this is a business where you're supposed to have good instincts. What am I doing in this job?
You're doing what we're all doing. Trying to figure things out.
Well, you got a pretty good fix.
I'm as surprised and delighted as anyone when things fall into place. You can knock off early if Donovan okays your piece.
Right.
Lou come down on you?
No. Actually, he was real encouraging.
Well, he's seeing Jessica again. He's in a good mood.
How did General Douglas MacArthur fare as a military leader? Presidents Eisenhower and Kennedy reflect on his monumental career tonight on Biography. Now, was a hooker's death the result of a hit-and-run accident, or was she murdered? Two tough cops try to crack the case on Police Story, next on A&E.